Welcome back to Overland, Florida, everybody. I'm Kevin, and Jillian's going to be behind the camera here in a second. Today we're going to go over our awning. We've had our Overland Vehicle Systems awning. It's a 270-degree for over a year now, and we just want to give a little update, a little review on it after a year of use. And that's using it, probably setting up, I would say, probably at least 30 times. So the cover is nice and thick. As you can see, there's a lot of scratches on there. It's held up really well against branches and other things brushing against it. The zippers are nice and big. They're fine even after a year of just being outside in the Florida heat and all the rain. The only real complaint I have about the cover is even when it's closed, if you have it sitting out in your yard because it doesn't fit in your garage, this thing will collect water. So we get in the habit of leaving it open, especially when we're driving down the road, so maybe it can air out a little bit, but we try to leave it open about that far all the time, so all the rain and water that collects in it just runs out. Otherwise, this thing will hold, with the zipper all the way closed, it could easily hold almost 2 gallons of water. And let's just say it rains one day, it can hold the water for almost 2 weeks. We've come out here when it hasn't rained in forever to open up the awning, and all of a sudden all this water just falls out. So you want to make sure you let this thing breathe to get that water out, otherwise you're going to get some mold on your awning. So it's really easy to set up. It is standalone. You don't have to use the legs unless you're experiencing some kind of wind or something and you need those legs to go down, but it is really nice on days that you do not need the legs. And as you can see right here, maybe on camera, it's already wet. So we haven't had any rain in a while, and it's holding that moisture in there even with the cover open a little bit. So we'll get this cover flipped back and then we'll pull the awning out. The place is Velcro. Velcro is held up really well. It's really easy to latch. Those, it's gonna fall down. See what I mean? We're in sunny Florida. We're in a drought, and this thing still has rainwater in it from one of our last trips. So Julian's gonna walk that back. It just opens up. Here's the awning all set up. As you can see, there's no legs down. It's all freestanding. It's a really nice feature. There are legs that swing down and will hold it up in case you're experiencing a lot of rain, wind, or something of that nature. But it goes past the front door, goes all the way around, and it covers up the rear of the camper. So if you're trying to get in and out that rear door, you're under coverage, as well as it sticks out enough where you can have your stove, you can have a table, chairs, enough for a group of people to get out of the weather. So it is really nice. I do recommend the 270 awning if you can fit it on your vehicle. It's not going to fit on all vehicles, especially like the 4Runner has the rear hatch, so it's kind of useless to have a 270-degree awning. But if you have other vehicles that it works on, I definitely recommend it over any other size awning. I do have to say, for the amount of moisture and rainwater this thing collects, we do not have any mold. We do have some dirt stains from like leaves and stuff, but we really don't have any mold. Not that you'd expect with this much water being stuck in here. I guess I stand corrected. This might be mold. Jillian said this white stuff. It's either mold or you think it's coming from the aluminum.
Could be, right?
But other than that, that's all the stains that we have on this awning, and it's been put up wet almost every time we've ever used it. So I have to give them credit for that and the material that they used.
There's no rust.
Hinges have held up great. They're all welded. This thing's been out in the storms, in the rain, in the wind. You just gotta make sure you put the stakes in the ground so it doesn't flip back. That's the only thing that's really gonna mess it up, is wind getting underneath this and just flipping it back. But you put your stakes out, or you just put it away if you know you're gonna experience some kind of wind. So I just wanted to give you guys a year update on this product right here. They are expensive. I want to say they're probably right around $1,000, maybe just under now. They've been out for a few years, but it's one of those things you want to know what you're buying and buy quality. Would I buy Overland Vehicle System awning again? Yes, I would spend my money. It's been a very good product. Like I said, it's held up to a lot of storms, and just the simple features, you don't have to have any legs out here getting in the way. If you, like, we have dogs on leashes and stuff like that, and when we have the legs down for the awning, you got to constantly go around and pick up the legs so the dogs and the leashes can go underneath. But when we have no poles, it's really nice. So again, it's held up great. The zipper's fine, other than the fact that it does seem to hold water. You're gonna have to constantly dry it out and stay on top of that. That's probably the only downside. So if you guys enjoyed this review of this product after a year, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys have anything else you need us to review, we've had everything on this camper for over a year, and so far it's held up great, and we like this setup.